What's up, guys? I'm Crystal Lee Naomi, aka Jasmine Borders on Tyler Perry's Sistas. Be sure to subscribe to the Haves and the Have-Nots review for not only reviews on the Haves and the Have-Nots, but also on Sistas. And while you're at it, give your girl a follow on Instagram at Crystal Lee Naomi. And I'll see you every Wednesday at 9, only on BET.
All right, Sisters fans, hope you're doing well. And this video is, well, a conversation about a possible deleted scene from the season 2 finale. Now, nothing is confirmed, just to let you know, but it definitely does seem, at least to me, that this one particular scene may have been cut for one reason or another, and I'll get into that as we move forward in the video. So as always, before moving forward, please take a moment to hit that thumbs up button to show you like the video. Hit the bell notification icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post new content to the channel. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description box below. And finally, hit subscribe just to ensure that you are, well, one of the family. I mean, we're closing in on 170,000 subscribers, and I want you to help me reach the goal of eventually 1 million. But for now, let's just shoot for 200,000. So without further ado, there was a photo that was shared by, the stars themselves, specifically Zach, and I think Fatima did as well. This photo of what appears to be Fatima and Zach having a conversation in the kitchen of Fatima's, apartment. And I'm guessing, I'm like, okay, yeah, this makes sense. After what happened in the grocery store, they get back to her place, they talk things out, and they probably hit that conversation point that everybody knew would happen based off the synopsis, which was Fatima not, feeling comfortable having Zach living there. So for whatever reason, all we get is the grocery store scene. We get Fatima and Zach driving back from the grocery store. And then the next thing you know, Zach is just magically at Danny's place. And it's like something definitely feels lost in translation here. I mean, obviously, there's two things that could have happened. It's like, did Fatima drop off Zach at Danny's place? I think that's rather unlikely. I guess that they went back to her place, talked it out, and he got thrown out. So he ended up going back to Danny's, which, as you remember in season 1, he actually paid rent for for 1 month. So that's why I was so furious when Danny ended up beating him like a slave with that belt and then kicking him out. And it's like, well, damn, where's Zach going to go? Now, you could argue that, well, Jeremy, maybe it's a situation where after being kicked out by Danny, then we're going to see Zach pop up at Fatima's place in the beginning of season 3. So that photo of these two is going to be be a part of season 3, episode 1. I don't know if that's the case. I mean, to be honest, I hope and pray he doesn't go over to Karen's, because no. Like, I get it. It's like, well, Zach has no place to go. Zach has $25,000. Go to a hotel or something until he gets himself on his feet. A hotel or something just for one night. So then after work the next day, he can go find an apartment or something, because I just don't like the idea of him having to sleep on somebody's couch when he's now, making good money. And, he shouldn't really just have to depend on a woman's help, and it's not saying that, oh, women can't, shouldn't have to pay for a man's way. No, I'm not saying. I'm just meaning that, it's cool you have friends, but at the end of the day, Zach, just do your own thing. Just work hard, make your money the legit way, and you don't have to worry about somebody having the power to throw you out, because that's the thing that just killed me about the finale, seeing Zach, just hit around like a ping pong ball. Oh, I invited you to stay. Now you're just kicked out. I don't want you living here. Then I go to the place I actually paid a month's rent for, but I barely stayed a couple of days before I hooked up with Fatima. So now I'm being kicked out of there. So no, just no. So I think the conversation definitely was needed in the episode, because the finale itself, well, I have my issues with it, a lot of issues. So it's just a situation where I feel like it was condensed to that conversation on the way home. And this was not the way I wanted things to end up. It reminded me of Everybody Hates Chris. What was it? Tasha Page Heard, aka Gail from The Oval. The episode where her and Chris finally become a couple, boyfriend, girlfriend. And then Chris wants to break up, but then she breaks up with him. And then her final line of dialogue in the series is, "See ya, wouldn't want to be ya." And it's like, after being on the show for years and the build up between her and Chris, that's the way you want to go out on. I pretty much feel cheated the same way I felt watching that to an extent. So it's like you want Fatima and Zach to work out, but I remember the first big, pothole in that potential relationship was when Fatima was at that girls' night and said that she just dates around. She doesn't date for long-term relationships. I'm like, Zach, run! But now it's just like, oh yeah, I'd rather side with these girls who I barely know aside from Andy than to side with the man that I've gotten to know on an emotional level, well, mainly through the sex, not just emotion, but that's just me. So I do feel like this deleted scene where we could have had a good conversation between Zach and Fatima was cut to give us just scenes of Sabrina telling Jacoby no as he continues to touch her, kiss her, and stuff like that. So I don't know. But yeah, I do feel like this was a scene that was needed. Maybe we'll see it at the beginning of season 3. But I would just hate to see Zach crawling back to Fatima after getting whipped by Danny instead of just going somewhere by himself to, figure things out. But that's just me. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree that this was possibly a deleted scene from the finale? Will we actually see this scene when the show picks up next season? Obviously, I think it makes the most sense because I don't see why it wouldn't pick up where we left off. But, you know how Tyler Perry works. So thanks so much for tuning in as always, guys. If you want to donate to the channel, feel free to hit me up on PayPal or Cash App. And with that being said, I'll talk to you soon.